television. And everything like series are kind of solid. Like the intros don't change up every episode.
Yes, but I'm not trying to make this like television.
No, I'm just saying where I'm coming from.
I understand.
And I mean, this isn't television. Yeah.
But I mean, some people try to make it like television. Well, not live so much, but like they make videos to like simulate television shows and things like that.
The beautiful hybrid,
the beauty,
the gumbo soup that is the internet.
D, you are the first. That is awesome.
The beautiful hodgepodgery that is
beautiful hodgepodgery.
Honestly, this looks really all over the place.
Here, erase it. Make it look the way you want. Don't erase those top two.
Swipe. Swoopity swipity.
Swoopity swiper. Swoop swipey. Morning, everyone. You guys, look, I'm not going to lie. I just didn't feel like being on StreamYard. I didn't feel like making a thumbnail. No, that's why I called it a Reggie Sunday. It's just a OG Reggie Sunday. I exercised a lot. I was on my exercise bike for like an hour and a half this morning. I really liked it, but I started a little later than I wanted, and I just got back from dropping the dogs off, and I was like, ain't nobody got time for that. But in the future, like my husband suggested, I'm going to like actually bank the templates. I'm going to pre-make all of them so that I don't have to make them so quickly. Mm-hmm. The only issue is that I generally name my lives like something that I want to talk about that day or in the moment. Like I don't pre-plan what I want to talk about. Mm-hmm. So I can't, pre-making the thumbnails and the titles and stuff like that. It's just like, I just do that in the moment, but maybe I'll just pre-make them further ahead so that we'll know what we're talking about. So I don't have to worry about that. But
well, you could do a bunch of, like, you always normally go with Sunday fun days. You only go with, like, there's always certain things you do that is pretty standard.
That are pretty standard. Yeah. Yes, absolutely. Brianna's here, says good morning. Gigi's here, says good morning, Mr. and Mrs. How are you today? Doing great. Denise Sims is here, says good morning. Rhonda's here, says hello. Happy Sunday morning. You're right. Shelly's here, says good morning, WAC fam. Hi, Shelly. Glad you're here. Shani's here. Wow, Shani, I missed you. I haven't seen your name in so long. Says, hey, good morning. Val's here, says good morning. Joyce is here, says good morning, WAC fam. Laura's here, says good morning. This is Laura from Southern California, bright and early. Love you guys. Hi, Laura. Glad that you're here.
Morning,
Sheila's
Gigi.
here, says good morning, Autumn and Richard and my WAC fam. Absolutely. JJ is here, says good morning, guys.
Sheila.
Jean's here, says good morning, Autumn and Richard.
Hey, morning,
yes, D said nothing wrong with a Reggie Sunday. I know, right? So I was just like, that's what I'm feeling today. So that's what we're going to go with. Yeah. Melissa said, good Sunday morning, WAC fam. Hope everyone is well. I am well. Let's see. Hungry Heath is here. Says happy mandatory meaty Monday Eve. My WAC familiar. Okay.
Well, you gotta keep
you getting the extra. Going. Exactly. Got to keep those M's going, even if it technically is Sunday. Come up with a S alliteration, like happy super... What
sausage?
Saucy? Yeah, I was thinking like, what are like meat adjectives that start with S? Do that. D said, do you choose the comments that pop up on StreamYard or does StreamYard? I choose the comments that pop up. Similar to how I choose which ones I read here, like because I have to try to pre-read everything. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I choose which ones that I want to do. And so yeah, working with StreamYard is really cool and I'm learning a lot. But yeah, that's one of the things. I can choose the comments that pop up. It would be horrible if they chose, not in terms of you guys, but I actually attended a StreamYard training where they were using StreamYard during the training. And like some of the comments in the chat were just like of people asking super specific questions. Like, I have a meeting at 2:00 and I don't know how to do this. Please help. And I was like, that's not what this training is for. Like they kept saying like, hey, just email our support team and we'll be happy to help you. Because I'm having this woman come on the show and I don't know how to get her. I mean, it was like super specific. And I was like, gosh, if all those comments kept popping up on the screen, I would be so mad. It was making me uncomfortable even in the comments,
Oh, yes.
Like, because I know your anxiety. I was just like, that's not what this is. Like, and they kept telling the person, like, email support, chat with support, we can help you. And they just kept typing them in the comments.
At one point, you just get ignored.
Yeah, I know, right? Kelly said, good morning, great day to slay. You're right.
So you can't dwell on.
Laura said, I'm excited. I'll be getting my shirts and hat this week. Yes, Laura, I'm so excited for you. Yes. Oh, Shani says, super smashing Sunday. You're right.
I like where that's going.
Joyce said 1 week till our vacation starts. Happy, joy. That's awesome. Did I know y'all going on vacation? Where y'all going? What y'all doing? I can't wait to hear. I boot it. Oh Lord, he said, how about supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, succulent, saucy, sloppy Joe Sunday? Well, if you were going to say succulent, saucy, sloppy Joe, you could have left that first one out. It could just be happy, succulent, saucy, sloppy Joe Sunday at that point, which, yes, that works if you're making sloppy Joes on Sundays, which maybe I just turned that into a thing for you because you do like wangs on Wednesday. Maybe you do sloppy Joe Sunday from now on. Gosh. You're welcome. So Brianna said, I'm on vacation this week. So excited to sleep in all week. Is it because it's spring break? You guys, so once again, I'm obsessed with TikTok. And so now a lot of the TikToks that I see coming up are like teachers on spring break. And so they're just really, really funny. So that makes me happy. So I feel like for all the teachers out there. Well, spring break is different for different states and different. Yeah. So
once you get to college.
Yeah. So a lot of teachers. So this is like K through 12. A lot of teachers in various parts of the country are on spring break. Exactly.
So this week, last week, or next week?
Next week. Yeah. One of those things. Yeah. Exactly.
I got you.
Yes. Dana said, good morning, WAC fam. It's raining here today. Got to clean out the master closet. Did kids' closet yesterday along with cleaning under all the cabinets. That's awesome. That's really funny because one of the spring breaks, one of the TikToks was like this woman talking to all the different versions of herself. She said, okay, everybody, it's spring break. Let's be productive. What are we going to do? And like her cleaning self was like, I'm going to clean under everything. She was like under the refrigerator. Yeah. And then like the organizing self was, I'm going to vacuum seal all the winter clothes and put them away. But then the whole joke was that
the real self did what?
Her lazy self like kicked down the door and killed all of the other ones and just sat on the couch and pulled up a cover and turned on the remote. Yeah. So lazy self won eventually. But yes, cleaning under things was what people want to do.
Apparently she never trained any of the other selves to defend themselves.
They all got killed.
You would think the organizational self
they all got knocked out.
To do some hand to hand.
No, like she did this thing where she kicked a boot and then you could tell she was holding a shoe and she's like putting her face on the ground. It was really great. I mean, these people are amazing.
They're so cute.
Yes, exactly. Mm-hmm. He said, but you know me, I got to be a little extra. You got to be a lot extra. And that's why we love you, Heath. Absolutely. Laura said, where's your mom, Autumn? That's a good question, Laura. I don't know. Maybe she's down further in the comments and I haven't gotten to her yet. She's somewhere around here. That's all that matters. If she doesn't join in a little bit, I will give her a call.
I'm pretty sure we know that.
Melissa said our spring break is usually in March, but our government postponed it due to COVID. Mind you, our numbers were much lower when it was supposed to happen. Well, maybe if y'all would have had it when you were supposed to, the numbers would be even higher now. Like, I don't know how that works. Yep, spring break. I have no exciting plans. I'm just happy to be able to relax. Yeah. I feel you.
I was just going to say, ain't nobody spring break normal again anyway.
Oh my God, Rashana's here.
It's another year.
Says Grand Rising and happy Sunday. #WAC fam.
Just find your Zen. Wherever your Zen is, find it.
Inside. Simple I just completed a virtual 5K for autism awareness. 4.6 miles. I'm too excited. That's awesome. I miss y'all. We miss you too, Rashana. We reference you all the time. Like WWRD. Like what would Rashana do or say essentially about Beyonce and other things that we all like, that we know. He's like, Rashana is quite the contrarian. Anything that we seem to enjoy, she strongly is against, which I was like, you got your nerve talking about contrarian, but still, we love you, Rashana. That's all I'm saying. Mm-hmm. Melissa said, I'm grateful to finally have my break. That's awesome. Joyce said, going to check out Ocala, then we're going to Sanibel Island for our anniversary. That's amazing. I'm excited about that. I can't wait to hear about what you think about it. That makes me happy. Dee said, my lazy self always wins too. Hilarious. No, it was pretty funny. Oh, Shani said, I'm thinking about applying for a job in Louisville. Okay. I can't really tell you much about the city except that I love it. But like, you can give me some parts of town that you were thinking about living in, and I can be, not that I go there a lot. That's what I'm just saying. But still. But like, that's awesome. Where do you live now? I forget.
She can tell you about downtown.
Yeah, exactly. Dana said, not so much spring cleaning. I get bored every other weekend when hubby goes to Miami. Yeah, but I'm running out of mini projects. Yeah, I could see that. Aww. Like, cleaning is something good, like when you're bored, you do get in the mood to be like, just like organized or something like that.
And it's one of those things that once you got it good, you really don't have to like keep doing it.
Yeah.
Like, you know, if you already adjusted the fans, you don't really have to do
I
that
will say,
next week.
you remember like a couple months after you moved in, and we basically took out every item that was in every kitchen cabinet and drawer and set them in the living room so that we could lay eyes on them. And then we realized, oh, we have 7 crock pots. We have like 19 ladles and stuff. And we got rid of all that. And then
we mostly mean this one right here.
And then what we did was figure out like, okay, now that we have everything in our kitchen that we're going to keep, you know, let's put it back in a way that makes sense so that now we know where everything goes.
Yes.
And so we pretty much kept up with that for months and months. Like I know where the slotted spoons go. I know where the turners go. I know where the sheet pans go. I know where all the bowls and everything go, you know? So it's like, yes, like Richard said, once you do that stuff once, you know, you don't really have to, you know, and you keep it maintained the right way. I feel you. Absolutely.
Well, also, when you have children, that kind of throws a wrench.
Right. You can't maintain anything. No, I got you. Lisa said, good morning, Whack Fam. Ear hustling for now. Enjoy the ride on the big screen. Well, we're happy to be on the big screen, even if you aren't looking at us. Yes. So, okay. Rashana said, LOL, yeah, the contrarian, #Leo. I know, that must be what it is.
And most of it was because of y'all 30-minute Beyonce argument. Okay, so it had nothing to do with her. I'm just being honest.
What is something else that Rashana said? Like, we also liked it. Rashana was like, it's the worst. And I was like, girl, you're just being a contrarian.
She introduced that was because of y'all talking about y'all.
Let's see. Shandy said, awesome. I'm in Johnson City, Tennessee. Oh, I don't know where that is in terms of Tennessee, but still, Louisville's great. I love it here. So, he said, am I saying it correctly? It sounds like you're pronouncing Louisville as Louisville. Yes. So, if you want to, that's just because I say it super fast. But if you want to actually like know how it's phonetically pronounced to people, it's Lou, LOO -UH VULL. Louisville. Like, it's not Louisville. Of course, it's not Louisville, but Louisville. But apparently, when you say it even more quickly, them first 2 syllables just turn into lull. Like, I remember when I lived in Cincinnati with my roommate from college, they always thought I was saying Lovell, like Lovell, like Lovell. I was like, no, Louisville. And they were like, how do you spell that? They're like Louisville. And they're like, that is not what you're saying. So I at least thought I was saying Louisville, but even quicker, I'm saying Louisville. Like, whoa.
And to add on top of that, there are sections in Louisville that really don't care. We don't care. Say it how you want to say it.
No, say it how you want, but like it's spelled Louisville. Do you know? Let me try to show this picture because me and Richard. You remember when I told you guys that I went to that me and Richard went walking downtown?
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, well, I told you that we ran into Ann Beverly, but I didn't tell you guys. So they actually have it's like a joke, like a running saying of like all the different ways you can say Louisville. So, like, we're in front of a sign that says Louisville, Lovell, Louisville, you know, like all of those, like, it's just like a running thing about how you say Louisville. So, yes, it is. Any of those ways is okay. But, yeah.
But, I mean, there is it's not like Louisville.
It's not Louis. If anything, it's like, if you're trying to say it, like, correctly, it's Louisville, you know. Like, but if you're saying it like you're from here, it's Louisville. But then if you're really from here, then it becomes something else. Yeah, Louisville. Yeah. Let me see. D said my runs on my Apple Watch just aren't syncing with the Nike Run Club app, and customer service is so frustrating. Can't complete the challenges like this. Well, but girl, unfortunately, what that means is that you have to turn on the app separately. Like, I have to turn on my Fitbit, and then I have to go into my phone and be like, Nike. Then when it's done, I got to turn off both. Like, I mean, the runs have to count. The miles have to matter.
Even though it goes against everything you want to do.
Shelly said, good morning, Rhonda and JJ. I'm cleaning my kitchen while I listen. Yeah, I'm going to clean my kitchen right after this. So, Barry's here. Yes, says, Heidi do, y'all. How are y'all? I'm doing great. I'm better now that you're here.
Good morning, Barry.
Rashana said, good morning, Shelly. Way to go on your virtual 5K. I see you. Is everybody doing virtual 5Ks?
I think Chocolate City gets it started.
Doing the virtual stuff. She's such a trendsetter. CC said, hey, Autumn and Richard and the family. Sunday run day. Ooh, that's a good way to put it. I did Sunday spin day, Sunday bike day. So, Yes.
You did. It was about an hour, right?
I did like an hour and a half.
Nice.
So here's what I did, you guys. Like, normally I do an exercise downstairs. Like, I either do weightlifting or I do dancing or I do, body combat, something like that.
Anything.
But
active.
Yes, but see, yesterday was a red day, so my stomach was full of foods, and I didn't want to do anything high impact that would cause me to have to jump a lot and stuff. So I said, I'm just going to ride my bike as my first workout because that's low impact. But normally, as my second workout, I ride my bike, but that's like just kind of relaxing. I'll play my tablet game. I'll listen to Clubhouse. I'll do other stuff, right? Mm-hmm. But for the first 45 minutes, I was like, okay, this is usually my high intensity thing. So I didn't watch, I didn't have my tablet or anything. I actually had my weights in my hands and I was like punching and doing everything so that I was actively riding the bike. Mm-hmm. And then I did that for the first 45 minutes. And then for the second 45 minutes, that's when I played on my tablet and was watching all the TikToks. It was pretty great. Mm-hmm. There is this, I'm about to make about a bunch of TikToks either today or tomorrow, but there's this trend going on TikTok where it's like someone, your kidnapper returns you, like you get kidnapped, but then they return you 2 hours later because you don't stop talking about this. And then people make a video about like what they're trying to explain to the kidnapper. And it's actually hilarious. One of the funniest ones, I showed him one about like Iron Man, like a Marvel like theory and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. But another funny one that I came across was somebody was explaining like Disney theme park strategy. Mm-hmm. They're like, okay. And everyone pretends like they're in handcuffs. They're like, okay, when you first get to the park, you think you want to go to Epcot, but what you actually want to do is go to Animal Kingdom. And then one of your friends goes to Indiana Jones to get a fast pass because Indiana Jones is going to break down once, if not twice a day. But if you get a fast pass, that's good all day. And then you're immediately going to head to Fantasyland. You think it's going to be crowded, but like she just kept, it was just brilliant. Like it was absolutely brilliant. Like people on TikTok are hilarious. So yes, that makes me, yes. Dee said the quickest way to tell you're not local, how do you pronounce Louisville and Toronto? Yes, I know that if you put the T in Toronto, then you are not from there. So
it's Toronto.
Yes, Toronto.
Toronto's.
Yes. So that's not a food. Heath, I have no idea how to pronounce the name of that town, and I'm not going to. Rhonda says, like New Orleans, so many ways to say it. Like, the only thing I don't say, I say Nolans when I'm trying to be funny, but I never say New Orleans. Like, if you just put all them syllables in it, I can't do that.
New Orleans.
No, I say New Orleans, but New Orleans is like, no, New Orleans is the other way, but I say Nolans whenever I'm trying to pretend like I'm from there. Yeah. Brianna said every state has some weirdly pronounced towns and cities. I agree. Gigi said, Autumn, we forgot to ask last Monday, how did you get an Easter basket from Aunt Beverly? Yes, I did. Did I eat all the candy? Yes, I did. But there was a lot less candy. I do like how the baskets are getting smaller and smaller because then that's less of like, I got to get through all this candy. But it was definitely some dollar store chocolates, which were really great. And then just a few Reese's eggs and a few Cadbury eggs and a $20 bill. And that's all that matters. So yes, I did get an Easter and some Reese's Pieces. You're right. You said some Reese's Pieces.
That's how you say it.
It is Reese's.
If you're a little kid, you say, give me some Reese's Pieces. Give me some Reese's Pieces.
I'm sorry. Reese's Pieces.
Well,
I think he said that. Someone said that they don't like when it's pronounced Reese's because it's Reese's. Like the person is Reese and it's the possessive. So some Reese's Pieces. Some Reese's Pieces.
When I was a child, give me some Reese's Pieces.
You don't even pronounce the S. It's more like Reese's Pieces. Exactly. It's not Reese's Pieces. That is so funny.
When you're young.
Sheila said, I keep forgetting to set my Nike Run Club app. Absolutely not.
Yeah,
no, you've got to do that.
Down to.
No, that is
a
not.
Whole separate step.
That is not going to work.
Ease and convenience. I just like not doing that.
Yes, Mom is here finally. Says, happy Sunday. Greetings and salutations, WAC fam. Hi, Mom.
Aww.
Yes.
I told you she'd eventually show up.
We knew she'd eventually show up. Rashana, geez Louise, Rashana said, I have multiple fitness apps, Nike Run Club, Fitbit, Strava, Samsung Health, Map My Run, Map My Walk. Yes, I turn all of them on. I just started turning on my watch.
Now see, Rashana, that's the money right there. Find an app that can condense all those apps into one app.
Yes, that is crazy.
Be the Travado, the Travelocity.
Yes. Alyssa said, good morning. Just got done working out, eating some eggs and cheese, and then off to spring clean. Absolutely. Yay. Rashana said, Autumn, have you begun carb cycling? It's hashtag cyclical keto Sunday for me, and now I'm baking oatmeal breakfast cookies.
Oh, snap.
Okay, so let me go get you guys. This is about to look really janky, but I'm gonna show it to you. My calendar, because it's all wet and weird.
Oh yeah, the calendar with the coffee stain.
Yeah. Yes.
I was wondering, because we all have worked in places where you get a little coffee on some paper.
No, do you know what's behind? This isn't a coffee stain. No, it's not a coffee stain.
What is it?
This is a stain. It's a coaster stain. So what happened is I set a drink on the coaster on this, thinking that the coaster, but for some reason the beverage went through the coaster.
Quart coasters.
It is a quart coaster.
Very absorbent.
So what happened was
I thought it was a coffee stain. Well, that makes more sense.
Yes, yes. So
all right, so back to the paper.
Okay, guys. So here's what I'm doing, right? This month I'm trying out true alternate day fasting, meaning that my fasting cycles are a fortnight. Meaning that I go Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, right? And so I have 4 shops. We go shopping on Fridays. So I have 4 shops followed by 4 meal preps. Now, one of the days are going to be like red. So this month was a little weird because we had Easter and then we had your taping, but now we have nothing else coming up. So on my shop 1, this is for the week because the way that it went. So this was like my period at the top here. Yeah. So I actually started the week after, right? Which should move it all up a week. That's shop 1. But now I have I'm doing high protein for 4 meals. And then I'm not doing like cyclical, like Sunday, like weekly cyclical. I'm doing monthly cyclical keto to hopefully to even out my cycle and stuff like that. There we go. And then on my shop 2, I do 4 high protein meals. And then on my shop 3, my meal plan 3 is only 2 meals, the way that the shopping and the eating works. And then my week 4 is my, you see, you can't really see, but I put a C in carbs because that means it's going to be my higher carb days. These are going to be my cyclical days about a week before the cycle, and then my regular meal. So I am starting even though it looks bad, I'm really going to write that out again. But yes, so essentially, yes, I have started trying to cycle my meals so that I can intentionally carb up for 2 days, at the appropriate time, And so on my eating days, I have switched back to an 8-hour eating window. So I'm going to go from 9 to 5. So I'm just going to give myself the chance to eat all the way up until 5 if I want it. So I'm also getting a lot of snacks. So I have my cheese snacks and my jerky at the beginning, and then I have my main meal secondly. But then after that, I'm leaving room for a skillet pizza. I definitely have room for moon cheese, and I'm not going to eat those immediately after I eat. I'm going to push them out a few hours, to make that 8-hour mark. Because what I was finding is that for some reason, eating everything and being done at 2 o'clock, by 5 o'clock, I was hungry again or snacky or wanted to eat, but I had already eaten all my food. So when I ate at 5, because I did eat at 5, I was going over.
Your eating window.
So I'm just spreading the same amount of food out over 8 hours instead of keeping it condensed. Yeah,
so that's kind of more how I am. It's I'm not so much I have to gorge myself at any one point, but at periods throughout the day, it's I just want to blink. Nibble.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Can't do that.
Take it and then wrap it back up.
No.
And then put it back away.
No. No. So it's still the same amount of food, but it'll be over a longer span of time, which is still only 8 hours because I still can't eat past 7 o'clock or it all goes bad.
Exactly. You turn into gremlins.
Brian said, good morning, y'all. Hi, Brian. I'm glad that you're here. So,
good morning.
He said, boring. You are missing the fun when you skip that comment. I'm not going back. I don't live a little. I'm not spontaneous. Absolutely not. So, that about how to pronounce that city's name in Texas. I can't do all that. So,
your anxiety is off the chart.
It don't work like that. Exactly. So. Yes, now I'm going back up because a lot of these got skipped. Yes, on accident, not on purpose. He said, support my silly Sunday. See, silly is another adjective that you could add to your sloppy joes. Gigi said, Aunt Beverly for the win. You're right.
Yeah, no, she gave you, I think mine's is still up there.
Jay just said, Autumn, there's a city called Hell for certain in Kentucky. How close is that to you? I definitely don't know. Alyssa said Reese's Pieces are so good. You're right. They were really good. So
Reese's.
He said only illiterate folks say Reese's. Exactly. He gets so mad. Brianna said my parents never gave me presents for Easter, just candy.
Childhood.
I'm okay with it though. My dad came over.
When you can't enunciate properly when you're a kid, you say Reese's.
Yes. When I wasn't feeling well and mowed the lawn, way better present. You're right. Acts of service is definitely my love language because doing things for me. I don't want to do myself. It's always better. So buy me a gift. my affection can be purchased.
As a kid, we never had none. What is that?
Oh my God.
Yes.
He said, sounds like you need a thirsty stone coaster. Yeah, especially for these bottles be sweating, man. Yeah. So I could definitely do that. So, Brianna says, I'll put a washcloth under the coaster, especially when in the summer when the bottle's sweating more. That's like washing your dishes before you put them in the dishwasher. If I have to put something under the coaster, why am I using the coaster? Oh, that's so annoying. Yes, so, Latanya's here. Says, good morning, everyone, and work
a big shaker bottle, like fill one of these up, all the ice all the way to the top. They can sweat kind of a lot, especially when the summer gets.
Yes, Alyssa said it's interesting how eating affects your cycle. When I first started low carb, I missed it twice. I'm good now, but definitely the realization how food can affect your hormones. Same. Yes.
And it's about learning your own body. Everybody's different, so like the things that affect this person, or the eating styles of this person necessarily don't work for you. Or you have to find out what goes with what you do.
I accidentally swallowed ice. I couldn't talk.
No, you're fine. Yes, you needed a Heimlich. You know, I am well versed. No. I mean, warm it up. Or warm up some Heimlich. Starts with the elbow, I think, right? You know.
No, thank you for that.
Choke it.
No.
Cough it up.
I'm still not reading it, Heath. Look at all those words. Look at that. Absolutely not.
I mean, just spell it as refugio.
Refugio?
Refugio.
Rufio?
Ooh, refugio. What is that in a cartoon? Refugio.
Refugio.
Refugio?
Rufio. Rufi.
Fuji Live. Is that Lauren Hills?
That is so funny. Stacy's here. Says good morning. Yes. So you guys did y'all know? I love ice. You remember that? But I haven't eaten ice like in a long time. Ever since we got the manual, like them ice cube makers. I've started chewing ice again, and I really, really enjoy it.
Oh, nice.
Thank you, Brianna, for saying.
What's that?
For saying, she finished the Rufio. I gave it to everybody. I appreciate that. He said, Bangarang. You're right, man. I loved Hook. That was a little scary too. Was it Dustin Hoffman that was Hook?
Was it the Gator?
I'm Shmee. Shmee's me.
Dustin Hoffman and Robin Williams.
Yes, and Julia Roberts was Tinkerbell. Yes, that was a great movie.
Good movie. Very underrated.
Speaking
of the color of the food.
Run Home Jack. Run Home. Home Run Jack.
Yeah, that was so good. That was a very underrated movie. You just brought back memories for me now. Now we're all going down wonderful childhood wormholes.
So, speaking of good movies, let's talk about what we watched yesterday.
That was the segue?
No, it was just speaking of movies in general.
There we go. That's a better segue.
We watched Godzilla vs. Kong yesterday.
That's not the segue. You do not have the segue things properly.
That's not how segues work. If the two things aren't actually related.
Speaking of good movies.
So we watched Kong versus Godzilla versus Kong.
It's whatever.
It was not a good movie, I'll tell you that. It was not a bad movie. It was like exactly what it was. It was just like, if you want to see Godzilla and King Kong fight each other and thrash their tails and like break and destroy a lot of like cities and stuff like that, and senseless human death. Yes.
Lord Jesus.
That's what it was.
It was not. You didn't see any of that.
You didn't see it, but you have to infer that that's what's happening.
But like most superhero movies, you don't. Like, if a building falls, you can't be like, let's tally that up.
I mean, it was horrible. Like they were in Tokyo.
2.8 million people died.
And people were everywhere, and it's just like, you can see them running away.
Have you ever watched?
But I'm like, y'all all still died.
Have you ever watched the originals?
No, of
you
course
see the
not.
original King Kong, the original Godzilla?
Mm-mm.
Very interesting.
Yes.
No, they were unique little culture phenomenons. You know what I mean?
Oh, I know Godzilla was huge.
And King Kong with the entire state building.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Don't get me wrong. And I love the CG, and I love like the actual like action scenes and stuff like that. But like, I could literally tell what was going to happen in the movie in like the first 10 minutes.
You're so cute.
Yeah, but it was cool, like watching in the surround sound, watching in the dark with like the theater lighting and everything. I was like, oh, this is a fun experience, right? So glad that I watched it. It wasn't really scary. Like I never really had to cover my eyes. Like nothing about it was suspenseful. It was all just action driven, which
action movie.
That's okay, exactly. And then we started watching.
He said Hook was scary. What?
I don't understand. What is your life? It's the suspense. It's the suspense.
Welcome to my life.
I don't want to say scary. What's a word for like I can't watch it?
Suspense.
Like suspenseful.
Yes.
And I can't watch suspenseful.
If you hear piano keys, you can't do it.
Like
if you hear like anything that like designed to make you jump.
I can't. And there were plenty of things in that were designed to make you jump.
I would think the gator with the clock.
Exactly.
That was a very
suspenseful sort of thing.
But,
so I don't like suspense. So I use the word scary to encapsulate I don't like suspense, and so it makes my heart beat and it makes me uncomfortable, and I don't like it. That's what I mean scary.
There we go.
No,
it's much like bone-in food.
It makes my heart beat fast, and I don't
like it. There's an entire category of awesomeness that she just There's an entire category of awesomeness that she just
Joy said work was nice and mean. They put all the extra Easter candy in the break room, and they had lots of extra Reese's Pieces bags, and I had a couple. I mean, I don't know how I would have been able to do it.
I'm saying, I think you just walked into Temptation Island right there, didn't you?
Brianna said, I can't watch the cartoon Peter Pan anymore. He's such an obnoxious jerk. I've never watched Peter Pan, but I actually don't.
No. Yeah.
I actually don't.
Well, that's much like I think that was a shtick back then because there was like Dennis the Menace and all that.
Oh, sorry about that. I'm back, D. We haven't. It was good. Like I said, just a lot of action. No spoilers. There you go.
Yeah, I think it wasn't a bad. It's kind of like in like Starship Troopers or Tremors or Gremlins or it's just one of those kooky movies that if you just gotta watch something goofy, like hey, nice. Like it won't win any awards, but I'm saying don't throw in the garbage can.
Yeah, no, definitely don't in the garbage
can. Somewhere in the middle.
What do we also? We also started Falcon and Winter Soldier yesterday.
Yeah, we did.
That was so. How many episodes are up?
Just 4.
Okay, so we have to finish the one we were watching, and then another one after that. Good, we can do that tonight. So, yes. So, So, and that's good. Still not sure who the big bad is. Still not sure. Like what we haven't reached the climax yet. Like we're still building layers to the story, but I love the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. So
you're not even going to commit to Outlander until you can get it on television.
Honestly, I forgot that Outlander existed.
I was going to say, like, you just literally gave up on that one.
Yeah, so I need to go back.
And then just
I need to.
Especially when you got like less than a season left. Right?
Yeah, I got like 9 episodes left. It's not a lot, so I should watch it. I forgot all what's happening on Outlander and everything.
I was just gonna say because that used to be your first love.
It did used to be my first love, but see, I only watch TV on my tablet like when I travel. So I'll be like, I'll finish it in August, like when we go to Orlando. But no, I need to finish it before then. So.
That's a good way.
And the thing is, I could also watch it on my laptop too. Like
what?
I don't want to do that. I want to watch it on the television.
If you do that, you can put it to the television side, and then like actually watch it on the television.
Okay, this is still a monitor.
I mean, it's bigger than the laptop.
It is a larger monitor. You're right, and then I can still play my tablet, which is also the most important thing. So, that's important. What?
The tablet.
I mean, I gotta be able to do both. Rhonda said, Autumn, rainy day yesterday, so I put my exercise bike on the covered deck and rode 9.5 miles. Oh, yes. on writing in the park mode. Awesome. I normally don't do that long. I like it. That was awesome. Jeray's here.
Yes,
Good morning.
Cece says no, SpongeBob was obnoxious.
Yes, SpongeBob was obnoxious, but I barely watched.
Yeah, no,
I didn't watch a lot of SpongeBob.
I didn't watch SpongeBob either. I was more of a Doug. What was it? Nickelodeon, like Rugrats and stuff like that. Doug and Rugrats. And stuff. I was in
Rocko's Modern World? Is it Life?
It was Life.
Life. Yes. Rocko's Modern Life. Yeah, exactly.
I think it says a lot about the cartoons you watch, the stuff you watch as kids.
Somebody, it was on TikTok, they said if you preferred Disney Channel over Nickelodeon, you were rich. If you liked all the Disney Channel shows, it's just because you had money. And I was like, that's hilarious.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie.
I didn't know that Nickelodeon was like the middle class families.
I vividly remember when Disney Channel was like, whoa, if you had, and that was mad because I love, like I said, Donald Duck was my guy. Yeah. So it was like, of course, I'm a spoiler alert. You know, back in the day, you had those cable boxes that actually was the dial. Click, 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 click. It's certain, if you knew what you knew, there was a way you could jimmy it out and like put a playing card back there or something like that. And then like you got like all the specials like.
Oh my god!
Hey, just, you get the, I thought I was a genius then.
He said, "LOL, so bizarre." I know, right? Your little personality quirks are what make you so special to all of us. Thank you. Even though I bet you make fun of me.
Oh, don't get me started. Your personality quirks are amazing.
Yes, but Rashawn said I saw Godzilla along my run. You're right, them iguanas. No thanks. I can't. I
think she's been literal.
Exactly.
Literal.
I can't do it.
Man, be surprised how fast those are.
Oh man, Joray said we didn't have cable growing up. I missed out on both channels. Yeah, we had cable at Grandmama's house. That's one thing Grandmama always had was cable. Mm-hmm. We did not, however, have air conditioning until I left for college. Like, yes. I remember the stark difference between going into my house and going into my best friend Ho-Ho's house. And I'm just like, I just want to lift my armpits. It's so warm in here. It's so cold. Like, I just want all the air to wash over my skin. Gosh, I remember that. There was no relief. Yes, there was no relief going into Grandma's house.
That's when you buy 20 oscillating fans.
We lived in the basement. Yes, there were fans everywhere. And yes, we stayed in the basement because boy, we didn't have central air. Grandma didn't have central air till we left the house. We're like, you got this for yourself.
I mean, you didn't buy like a window air conditioner?
Unit? No. I think there might be window units like maybe in the TV room or just in certain rooms, but no.
Oh, I know. You had cold.
No, not in the common areas. Absolutely not.
That's what a unit is for. It don't cool the house. It cools that room.
Yes. Let's see. Melanie said, "Hey, Autumn, Richard, and the Whack fam. Hi." Mom said, "Richard, I still have one of those cable boxes. Do you know how to put a playing card in there?"
You can't play them now. They don't go through it no more.
Oh my god.
No, but like growing up, I was a little bit fortunate. You know,
a little bit.
Like my parents had like really decent jobs, so it wasn't like I was super duper broke. So we were able to like we had cable. We couldn't afford the premium stuff. We had like the basic package. We had the Nickelodeon. Didn't have the Disney, you know. I mean, that's where the card came in.
We always had like even we had the package where it included HBO, but not Showtime. Like for some reason, Showtime was always like the second tier package. When
cable first started, premiums were premium. Like it was the basic was basic, premium was premium. There was no bundles or nothing like that.
Yeah.
It was HBO.
Rhonda said, "Y'all see the Netflix movie What Lies Below? Don't do it." Even my 12-year-old granddaughter had to say, "What? Really? No, thank you." And I guess we won't. I haven't even seen that as like a preview. So. Sweetheart, did I tell you? Okay, so when we were at his parents' house last week, like, it's so funny the different Netflixes that can exist when you only watch certain things. Because it's like recommended for you. Then they curate what movies you see. Yeah. So his mother has such like a different like genre. She's fiction and everything. So we were looking at her Netflix. We were like, what are all of these suggestions? Like I've never heard of these because they never get suggested to us. But there was one TV show called Soundtrack, and it looked to be of musical, variety, and like so music and dancing. And I was like, well, I got to watch this. It came out in 2019. It was only one season, so clearly it didn't get renewed and anything. But I was like, it had Jenna Dewan in it. I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna watch it because I love Jenna Dewan. And so I started watching it. and it is bad, super bad. It is like Zoe's Extraordinary Playlist, where they dance and everything, like just like real weird, like expressionist dancing going through everyday life. Except the worst part is they lip sync. Like at least the people on Zoe, so they actually play the real artist's song while they're lip syncing to it in their everyday life. And I was like, yeah, they even gonna sing. Maybe they sing original songs toward the end, but in the beginning I was like, ooh, this is corny. I don't like it. But I still watched it.
If you were like professional expressionist dancers, like that's the thing. It's like they're not able to like. In that other show, they're just like actors pretending to be. It's like, what are you doing?
D said, what's going on? Where are all the people from North Florida? I only ever hear people talk about South Florida. Northern Kentucky, stand up. Like,
they exist.
Yeah, exactly. They're somewhere. What cities are in North Florida? I don't know.
Tampa Bay.
Is it? Yes, exactly. We don't have any Tampa Bay people in here, so we don't have any Bucks.
Another one is, what is it?
I don't know.
I know, I'm trying to think now.
No, I mean, all I know is Orlando is landlocked. Orlando is in the middle of Florida, just like.
They just put Disney pipe hole, big tube of water, so you never know the difference. You think you know.
Exactly, like at a
Disney
beach, like on the sea, but like
Disney's like
it is landlocked. I remember that.
Pools on top of pools on
you're
top
right.
of pools.
Okay, guys. So here's the thing, right? I'm still working on getting better every day. Yesterday was a red day, which I didn't even think. Tallahassee. Okay. I didn't even think I ate.
Yeah, I was thinking like Florida State's in Tallahassee.
I was just like, I ate normal. I stopped eating at 6:45. Like I didn't even finish. I made this huge bowl of ice cream because that's usually what I like to end my days on. I didn't finish it. I was like, well, I don't want to eat any more of this. Like. I was just like, I was doing good, right? Okay, let me put my, there's a butt coming after that, but still. Okay, wait a minute. This is Sunday, Saturday, Friday. Okay, let me see. Okay, so Friday we were at 197.4, and then I fasted on Friday, which put us at Saturday, which was 193.8. Which was a loss of 3.6, so that was good, right? But then, but Saturday was a red day. Richard's taping. It was really good. We had like some chicken scallopini, sort of pasta, and then there was like a raspberry cream cheesecake that was really good. And then the next guy made what was the first thing that he made? Oh, he made empanada hand pies, which were absolutely delicious. And then he made steak and potatoes. You guys, that steak, go get the steak. Show them how raw it is on the inside. I did not eat any of that steak. But then he made these potatoes au gratin, more like salad potatoes because they were so thinly sliced. Now, those were good. I had some of those. But you guys, that steak, I was just like I could not. And then we went to like a date afternoon. It's more like a date afternoon, not date night. But I didn't eat all my food there. I was just like, I was like really good at being like, you know what? I'm hungry. I don't want to like stuff myself till I'm sick. And I made the point to stop eating at 6:45, even though at 9 o'clock, I was like, you know what? I could go for some M&Ms right now, but I didn't because I knew that it would not serve me in any way whatsoever. Right. So, weirdly enough, stepped on the scale, take one this morning, and it was 202. And I was like, what? How, Sway? Literally how? But I was like, it doesn't matter because clearly I can't control anything at this point. So then I did a bunch of exercising, some number twos and stuff like that, which was good. Stuff is still moving. But I got down, the lowest I got down to was 200.6. So that's where we are right now. So I'm just like, dang, I broke 200 even on a day where I really thought I did good. So that just goes to show I can only do what I can do. You guys, I'm just working on being better. And that's all I can say. Yesterday was what it was. I think I still made some good mindset things that I did. But still, the body does what the body wants to do. I don't know what that math is. 4.8, 5.8, 6.8, 7.8, 8.8, 9.8. So that's what, 6.4? That's a plus.
So he was 193 on Saturday?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. So it's just like, don't worry, guys. I'm fasting today, and then the rest of the week and the rest of the weeks after, like the weeks after that, I'm just eating like regular meal prep. Oh, I didn't tell you guys. I'm also going to be on TV again on Tuesday, but it's not even going to be here. It's going to be like somewhere in Virginia. So if I can find that online, I will let you guys know.
All our Virginians in the house.
Yeah, it's a WWBT, WBBT. Either way,
WBBT.
WBBT. And
WBBT.
so if anybody can get that and record it, that would be great. I'll give you the details. But hopefully they'll put it on their website. But I'm talking about almond butter. And look, the name of the segment is Spring Clean Your Diet. And I was like, oh, I can talk about this. And they were like, talk about some points, like healthy things they can do. Like they can add in fruits and vegetables and healthy whole grains. I was like, nope, not talking about that one. And then they said healthy fats at the end. So I was like, yep, I'll talk about that one. But I'm clearly skipping over the whole grain part like that. Then kick rocks. But I am very excited to be talking about almond butter and stuff like that. So, yes. So it was still, yeah. So that's going to be fun. So I'll let you guys know about that. Yes, Destin. I went to Destin. I think everybody went to Destin while they were in like high school. Look at this. Oh my gosh. Look at this steak. Why is it still uncooked? Like, this was the steak they served yesterday. It's raw meat, you guys. Like, I can't eat that. It's still raw meat. Look at this. It's uncooked.
That, my dear. Well, I mean, it wasn't. I was gonna kiss it again to wake it.
Melanie said, "Autumn is Keto-palooza sold out. In-person tickets to Keto-palooza are absolutely sold out."
Pete, this is beautiful ribeye, by the way.
No,
bone-in ribeye.
But virtual tickets are still available. Melanie, if you know somebody that needs tickets or something, have them send me an email. But you can go get them on the website. But yes, it's sold out. Yeah. Gina's here, says, good morning from Orange County, California. How the HE double hockey sticks are you? I am doing fine.
Marvelous.
Yes. Thank you, Brianna. Said the in-person tickets are sold out. You're right. So Stacy said calories matter. I know. I know they do. So it's just, I didn't pay attention, but I was kidding myself in how much I actually did eat. So Jerry said, I feel like you retain a lot of water when you eat carbs. I definitely do.
Yes, you do.
I also retain a lot of food when I eat carbs because I also have to remember my intestines are still scarred and inflamed to a certain extent. So food just takes longer to get through me. So yeah, I mean, I'll be back at least in the mid 190s. But tomorrow. But I'm just looking to like eat on plan this week and get back into the 180s and then get back into the 170s. But still, one thing at a time.
Yeah, you gotta start.
Rashana said, Autumn, I'll wear your tank top today. Discipline plus consistency equals success. You know, I was just thinking that. I was just like, I haven't been disciplined or consistent lately. Maybe that's not why I'm finding success, right? Rashana, take a picture and post it either in the group or even better, if you could leave a review on the website, then that would be great too. But thank you. So look, I'm learning about myself and I am just, whatever comes with it, comes with it.
Your mom says moo.
As in a cow?
Yeah.
What have we been talking about cows?
About the stage?
Ew, it's still alive!
Oh my god.
I just didn't look at this! Exactly! Melanie said, so ill. Exactly.
Oh
this is so, yes, Shelly said, yuck, 100% raw, not rare. Thank you. And Valerie said, wow, that's a raw steak. This is all raw. Exactly.
Well, it wasn't.
Ew, Brianna said, that looks so good. It's perfect. No, this isn't done. This is not done. Yes. Rashana said, I heard the cow mooing. That's great. This is not. This is.
See what he said? Bring me the whole cow.
Ew, no. Ew, Gina said, I'll eat that ribeye with eggs for breakfast. Send it over. That is a raw cut of meat right there, you guys.
No, it's
Jen's here says, late to the party, making keto chaffles at the moment. Awesome. Seared. The top is nicely seared. That's raw.
Well, I mean, what I'm going to do is put it like
Rashana said, yuck and double yuck.
Bam, bam. Heat it back up.
Oh my God. Brian said that steak just needs a slight char crust. That's all. No. Latanya said, no, that's too raw. Thank you.
Talk to him.
Yes. Jerry said, I don't mind a little pink in the steak, but that cow is still mooing. Exactly.
It fortifies your bones.
Jen said, that's how my dad would enjoy it, but no, you're right. Ew, Brianna said it's not purple. No, but it is. It is. It's alive, man. Absolutely not. Alyssa said, "Oh heck no, to that steak." You're right. So needless to say, I didn't eat any of that yesterday. Just the potatoes. But he got Richard got like 4 portions. Yeah. This is only a third of what he actually took home. There's so much more steak in there.
And like when you reheat
he said steak tartare.
When you reheat it, it's going to cook again. Like I'm going to cook it again. I'm not just going to.
No, you should just cook it. It's not cooked right now. Like when you cook it, you're going to cook it.
Well,
no one can. It is not cooked. No, that is not cooked.
Olive oil, salt, and pepper in a skillet.
No.
About 30 seconds each side. Bing boom.
30 minutes each side. Absolutely not. I can't do it. Oh my God, you guys have a great day. We will see you here tomorrow at 9:30 a.m. Eastern. Look, I'm probably going to schedule the lives and be back over at StreamYard and everything. But I just wasn't feeling it today. So everyone have a great day and we will talk to you tomorrow. Okay?
Of course.
Bye.
Goodbye. All. You're so cute.